To China now, where social media users have been venting their fury about what they consider to be the light prison sentence for a man who knowingly had AIDS but continued selling sex in Beijing. The man, only known as Yu, has been sentenced to 1 year in prison for spreading sexually transmitted diseases. Our China media analyst is Kerry Allen.
Well, this man was a male prostitute and he had HIV and he'd not disclosed this, and he continued being a male prostitute selling sex, and this was discovered in May earlier this year, and he was arrested, and the case has only just gone to court recently, and he's been given a year-long sentence. Beyond that, we don't know many details about him. We know that his surname is Yu, but they say that there are personal privacy issues involved with this and they can't release many details about this case.
And this has caused some outrage, not least because only a week ago we talked about another case in which a woman was sentenced to 10 years in prison for writing a book about gay sex.
Yes, this woman had written this erotic novel and media took a very, very firm stance on her. Social media users said that the case was almost served to discourage people from writing anything, really. And people today are talking about this man. They were saying that he should have been prosecuted for murder rather than spreading sexually transmitted diseases. So there's a lot of anger about this, that he's received a year sentence and a 5,000 yuan fine, which is the equivalent of about £500 or $700. So they're saying that they think that China's judiciary system needs to review some of these cases and introduce fiercer punishment.
Does the fact that he's a man and she's a woman play into this at all?
It possibly does, yes. In China in general, there's more of an acceptance of gay culture for men because of China's gender imbalance. There are millions more men than there are women in the country. So if straight men want to meet partners, they're going to struggle because there's way fewer women. But if women are gay, this is an issue because through a kind of male-dominated society, there's the difficulty that there's even fewer women, basically. You know, that's the mentality. So yeah, it's entirely possible that because this woman had been writing this novel called Occupation that got a lot of people, you know, they were really interested in this. They thought it was exciting, this book. The government saw this as almost encouraging gay culture. It's entirely possible that she received a strict sentence because she was a woman, whereas media have been more open to stories about homosexuality with men.